This video is sponsored by Manscaped. This package 4.0 comes with the shed travel bag used to bring all your Manscaped belongings wherever you go, if that's on holiday or just going somewhere else. Performance package also comes with ball deodorant and ball toner, which are used to keep your balls looking nice, clean and smelling nice. It also comes with the Lawnmower 4.0, which is the revolutionary lawnmower shaver used to shave ball hair and any hair around your body. It comes with a light and is also waterproof and also has skin safe technology, not to make sure you don't nick or hurt yourself around any sensitive areas. It comes with Manscaped boxers. Join the 2 million men worldwide by choosing Manscaped. Use the code Ryan LFC at manscaped.com and let's get that bush clean.
Let's get that bush clean. Don't forget to check out Manscaped. Use the coupon code Ryan LFC to get 20% off. Manscaped sponsor this video. So don't forget to check out Manscaped, guys. Please, I'm begging you. We're almost 2 minutes into the video. What are you waiting on, Reggae Boyz fans? Hit the like button. It's very important for you guys to hit the like button. Share your thought down in the comment section. Jamaica versus Canada in Kingston, Jamaica. That's going to be a massive game for both teams. Match week 5 in the World Cup qualifier. Canada on 6 points, sitting third in the table. Jamaica lost 4 games and only draw 1. So they only have 1 point. Bottom of the table. So Jamaica have a lot of catch up to do. Jamaica have a lot of work to do. Welcome, my brother. How are you doing, man?
Hey, Ryan. I am doing great today. I am super excited for this match. Canada-Jamaica. This is the one that we've been waiting for months now. The one I think since both of these teams qualified for the World Cup qualifiers, we've been like itching to go. The one that every time I've come on this channel, I think we've been talking about this game at least a little bit in anticipation for it. So the fact that it is finally here, it's about to happen in just 2 short days. It's just exciting vibes, and I cannot wait for us to get into this game and finally watch the big Canada versus Jamaica matchup.
Yes, guys, and this is the combined level. Best combined level between Canada and Jamaica. We're going to give it to you guys, but before we get into the video, don't forget to check out the sponsor, Manscaped. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's get the video to 150 likes, guys. It's very important. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate it. I am from Jamaica, but I live in Toronto. 2 of my team playing. 2 very good team. Canada, very good, excellent, great start for Canada. But Jamaica, very good team on paper, but yet to show they can be competitive. They're yet to show that. So, what are your thoughts on the Canadian national team getting a points from Mexico?
Getting points against Mexico in the Azteca, that right there is the ultimate sort of we can actually do this level in CONCACAF. Like, to be able to go to the Azteca when there's fans there and win points is that kind of was the moment right there last night where like it became real for me of, oh my gosh, we might actually qualify for the World Cup. Like, and now I think we're starting to really believe that this team can in fact qualify for the World Cup for the first time since 1986. I think the hype is starting to build and the excitement is starting to build of just the belief that it is in fact possible for Canada to qualify for a World Cup.
Yeah, great start, man. Great start for Canada, man. I want them to make the World Cup. I want the Canadian League to get better and better. But guys, we're not going to do any more talking. We're going to get into action. Let's jump right into the combined 11. So, we're going to go through the combined level. But before we go to the combined level, what formation are you using? Both team, you use 4-4-3, 4-3-3, right?
Yeah, 4-3-3 is pretty normal. Well, John Herdman likes to switch it around a bit. Sometimes they go around with a 5-back, sometimes they go around with a 4-back. But I think a 4-3-3 is a pretty good indicator of what we have.
Okay, I will go with that too. But let's talk about Angie Blake. He's very special, playing excellent in the MLS. Do you think Angie Blake get the nod over your captain, the skipper for the Canadian national team? He's a goalkeeper. So talk to me about your goalkeeper.
Yeah, Milan Borjan is a solid keeper in all aspects, plays in the Serbian league, has some Champions League experience over in Europe. But he's been a guy who's just kind of been around, and I mean, for a bit there, he was kind of Canada's starting goalkeeper because he was all we had. I think Andre Blake is a former MLS goalkeeper of the year. He, for the Philadelphia Union, has been absolutely fantastically consistent year in, year out. One of the better goalkeepers in MLS in a year in, year out basis, like to the point where I'm actually surprised that he hasn't moved out of the league to bigger things. I think on a straight up goalkeeper level, because for Canada, Crepeau is about on like a level where we can start saying maybe we put him in for Borjan, and Crepeau in MLS is not on the level of Andre Blake in MLS. So I think in goalkeeper, Andre Blake is the better of the two.
Okay, so we're going with Angie Blake in goal. That's one Jamaican player getting the combined level. So let's go left back. We are going with at left back. Cameron Taxi-Lawrence, he has done him thing in the MLS, went to Belgium, come back in the MLS and playing for Toronto FC. He know much about this Canadian team, and the Canadian will know much about Cameron Taxi-Lawrence. What can you say about Cameron Taxi-Lawrence?
Yeah, Kemar Lawrence, well, the funny thing with him is that, well, I like, as much as I'd like to shout and up a Canadian in this spot, I also want to give Kemar Lawrence his due respect because he does play for Toronto FC. However, it's an interesting spot for him at TFC because, especially recently, he seems to be playing less at left back for TFC and more at a central back position, which has been interesting. In terms of Lawrence as a left back, I think he's pretty solid. He's been okay in MLS, but the Canadian left back in Richie Larea has been starting over Lawrence in that left back role at Toronto FC. So I think this is one of those two where the combined squad and the club teams merge into the same thing. And I think Richie Larea has been the guy at left back for Toronto FC over Kemar Lawrence when Mavinga and Gonzalez are both healthy. And so just rolling into this combined 11, it would have to be the same choice. I think as much as I like Kemar Lawrence, Richie Larea just is something else, especially this season.
So you're going with...
I'm going with Richie Larea.
Really? You think he really better than Cameron Taxi-Lawrence?
I see the TFC game in, game out, and TFC with Kemar Lawrence on the left side, he's solid there, but Richie Larea runs the game from Toronto FC on the left side, and it's night and day for that club team when those two players, depending on which one is playing. I think Richie Larea is the guy.
So who is the starting left back?
Richie Larea.
Over Cameron Taxi-Lawrence?
Over Kemar Lawrence.
Okay, I will go with Cameron Taxi-Lawrence.
You're going to go with, I say it's Richie Larea.
Yeah, I'm saying Cameron Taxi-Lawrence, but...
I'm saying Kemar Lawrence. Who should we put in?
I think Cameron Taxi-Lawrence has proven himself, So I will go with Cameron Taxi-Lawrence.
Okay. We'll throw Kemar Lawrence up there.
Okay. All right. Let's go right back. We have Alvas Powell and we have Javon Brown. Javon Brown, you probably know Javon Brown playing for Vancouver, the Whitecap, and Alvas Powell. But on your side, who do you have playing right back? Who you have better than both of the two Jamaican right back?
My side, I think the go-to right back, if you're playing with a 4-back for Canada, is Alistair Johnson, who he's kind of been a new jump up onto the scene for Canada. Today is his 23rd birthday. Happy birthday to Alistair Johnson. And he's been a guy who, in the span of about a year and a half, has gone from unknown to one of the better players on the Canadian national team, one of the better defenders in Canada, and a regular in the starting 11. Very versatile, can play in a 3-back or on the right side in a 4-back. And against Mexico, he was solid the whole game through. He had a scary moment where he almost put the ball into our own net, but besides that, he was nice and solid the whole way through. However, when talking about a combined 11, experience, it does matter, especially on the back end. And Alistair Johnson is still very new to the international scene. He's only really been here for less than a year. I think Elvis Powell has played over 50 caps for Jamaica. He's also an MLS of Philadelphia regular there. I think if you're going with a combined 11, Powell is the guy I would choose.
I'm going with Javon Brown, man.
Javon Brown, okay.
Yeah, I'm going with Javon Brown, man. I don't know why this guy not starting for the Jamaican national team. He has been playing week in and week out for the Vancouver Whitecap, and Alvas Powell not playing week in and week out at Philadelphia Union. So, in my opinion, I'm going with Javon Brown at right back.
I would pick the experience over that, but I think I trust your instinct.
Yep.
And I'm going to throw. Hold on. Am I spelling this wrong?
Javon Brown.
Yeah, hold on. I have the Wikipedia article up there. It's not. What the? It's not going in.
It's not. All right. Let's put Alvas Powell, man. Because yeah, Javon Brown look like he don't have a picture on this one.
There we go.
Yeah. So let's move on to the two centre-back partner. On Jamaican side, they have Damian Lowe playing in football right now in Far East. You have Maps. You have Ethan Pinnock. You have Leon Moore. These are the centre-back representing for Jamaica. And I think this is a position that Canada weak in. They do not have great centre-back or good centre-back. Do you agree or you disagree?
I think that a year ago, I would have agreed with you. But in the past year, especially in these past World Cup qualifiers, Stephen Vittoria and Kamal Miller have kind of proved that theory wrong. Kamal Miller was coming into the season a natural right back, and he's been thrown in a center back role for most of Canada's run, and he has been absolutely fantastic for Canada at center back, like fixing the center back issues almost on his own. And then Stephen Vittoria, experienced guy playing in Portugal, he's somehow in his 30s taken his game up another notch, and I don't see how, with the way Vittoria especially has been performing in these World Cup qualifiers in a combined 11, you can have a combined 11 and not have Stephen Vittoria in it. I think Vittoria for Canada has been so important, and I think Vittoria has been absolutely fantastic game in, game out for Canada, that on the international level in CONCACAF, I would want Stephen Vittoria starting for my team, I think, regardless of the team. Also for Canada, other solid center back options. Daniil Henry has been in and out of the lineup. He's solid, but I think the fact that he has been sent down to the bench more often than not now shows the level of increase in the past year that Canada has seen at the center back position with Miller and Vittoria. So I think I'm going to concede one of the two center back slots to whoever you think is the best, but I think one of them has to be Stephen Vittoria.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you one and I take one. So, example, I'm going to take Damian Lowe and you get one.
Okay.
So make sure it balance though. I'm giving you one
Yeah.
Yeah, Canada doing very well, so we have to have the balance right. So this is almost
Exactly.
4 Jamaican player getting the team already, and yet to have a Canadian player dominate. So Jamaica dominate. So let's move on inside the midfield. And remember, guys, this is just not my opinion as a Reggae Boy supporter. I support the Reggae Boys and the Canadian national team, and also he support the Canadian team. So both of us here we disagree and we agree, and we're going about the combined level. So this is no bias towards anything. So let's go into the midfield. On the Jamaican side, you have Javon Watson, Tariq McGee, Speedy. He's playing in the USL. I believe this is the Jamaican weakest position on the team, the midfield. We don't have good midfielder. You know what I mean? But Anthony Gray is very good, man. Shielding the back line for Jamaica. They missed him last night. He will come back in the game for Canada, for the Canadian game.
Yeah, and the difference is Canada has recently had an influx of very talented central midfielders. Stephen Estacchio at the Gold Cup. I think you can agree that Stephen Estacchio was one of the best players at the Gold Cup. He was incredible for Canada. Mark Anthony Kaye can be a little shaky at times. I think against Mexico it wasn't his best game, but Mark Anthony Kaye is just a very solid option, and I think Estacchio and Mark Anthony Kaye are a midfield center two that are going to be running for Canada for years to come. Jonathan Azorio is another guy who's scored against Mexico last night. He's very talented in the midfield. Atiba Hutchinson has been the guy for Canada for almost 20 years now. He is just, I think, 2 appearances away from setting the all-time Canada appearance record. And still, even at the age of 37, he's still playing for Canada. He's still scoring goals for Canada. He's still being a regular contributor at Besiktas. Fantastic options in the midfield for Canada recently. Just the development there has been great. I think if you have to pick 3 guys in the midfield, Stephen Estacchio for sure has to be there. He's out of all the midfielders right now on both of these teams, he is the best in my opinion. And I think there has to be a big shout for both Mark Anthony Kaye and Atiba Hutchinson to also be taking to, or at least be in the conversation to take some of those midfield slots.
Okay. So let's go for it. I cannot disagree with you because I think our midfield is very weak. Speedy done very well. He have a shout. But I watch a Canadian team and their midfield is just on a different level. So, but in that number 10, role, who you putting in that number 10? You ever play that name, Tariq McGee?
Well, that's the thing is that, well, Canada has great, I think, deeper midfielders, and the number 10 attacking midfield role we're a little weaker. We don't have a, I guess, attack. We don't have a true cam. I mean, Jonathan Azorio can play there, but he also plays wide. But I think we don't really have a true cam. We have guys who can play as, like, Jonathan David is more of a shadow striker than a cam. So I think I'm going to have to concede. I think Tariq McGee is the guy to go up in that attacking midfield role.
Definitely, especially we have the 2 guys protecting Tariq McGee. So yeah. So let's go up top now. Up top, striker. This one going to cause a lot of problem. I know Canadian have some good player and stuff. Striker, who you going with? Shaman Nichols, sir?
Yes. My top, strikers. I think the problem is I didn't put Davies as a left back. I didn't throw Davies at you in contention for the left back position because I think that when we chose the 4-3-3, I think he's the left winger in this role. And Alphonso Davies is the best player in CONCACAF right now. He has to be up. He has to be in here. That's basically a spot that, since we started, has been reserved for Alphonso Davies, I think. The other two strikers, the problem is I think Canada's two other best players are also up front. Kyle Larin has been incredible for Canada this entire World Cup qualifiers, leading the World Cup qualifiers in goals right now up until this point. He already has double-digit goals for Canada this year alone, which the most goals any Canadian player has scored in their entire career is 22 from Dwayne Azorio. So he's hit half of the all-time career record in 1 year. Like, Kyle Larin, what he's done in CONCACAF this year has been absolutely ridiculous. His form for Canada has been lights out. He's probably one of the top in-form strikers in CONCACAF in terms of national team play at the moment. And then our number 3 striker, Jonathan David, nothing else really has to be said about him. I think we all know how great he has been for Canada since appearing on the national team scene in 2018. Maybe this year, for the national team, he's taken a bit of a down step. And so in terms of performance for the national team, I could see maybe a Jamaican forward sneaking in past him, potentially a Leon Bailey sort of guy. But I think that, but for Lille, he's been excellent this year. 6 goals already in the French league. So our front three strikers are obviously Davies, Larin, David. That's the trio of doom for opposition teams when they play Canada.
So you're going with the 3 of them?
I'm going with all 3 of them.
Not leaving one for a Jamaican striker?
I think I need you to convince me that someone can go in past Jonathan David. I think I need you to convince me, because I think
Shamar Nicholson.
Shamar Nicholson, he has been very good.
I will give you the 2 wide player them. I think you have 2 fantastic wide player giving a lot of team problem in CONCACAF. But I will stick with Shamar Nicholson up there. You have the support on both wing. Have 2 very good players. We're going to make him click.
Okay, I think that'll be. I agree. I think that'll be what we go with. Why is it not getting the Alphonso Davies? Come on, put him in. There we go. Alphonso Davies. We'll go with Kyle Larin. And then at top, we'll go with a Shamar Nicholson. And that right there is a pretty balanced squad. We have 5 Canadian guys and 6 Jamaican guys. Perfectly balanced.
So that's a very good team. Viewers, let me know your thought down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like button. And don't forget to check out Toronto Guys Sports. Yes, a link will be down in the description and also the comment section. So here you go, guys. That's our combined level. Let me know your combined level down in the comment section, and let us know who would you take out and put in this combined level. Until next time, from my boy Ryan LFC and Toronto Guys Sports, we like to say peace out. Thanks for watching.
This video is sponsored by Manscaped. This package 4.0 comes with the Shed Travel Bag, used to bring all your Manscaped belongings wherever you go, that's on holiday or just going somewhere else. Performance package also comes with ball deodorant and ball toner, which are used to keep your balls looking nice, clean and smelling nice. It also comes with the Lawnmower 4.0, which is the revolutionary lawnmower shaver used to shave ball hair and any hair around your body. It comes with a light and is also waterproof and also has skin safe technology, not to make sure you don't nick or hurt yourself around any sensitive areas. It comes with Manscaped boxes. Join the 2 million men worldwide by choosing Manscaped. Use the code RYAN LFC at manscaped.com and let's get that bush clean.